And you're only a what if away from great holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel?
G'day, podcast people. It's the Jimmy Nath Show with Emma, and we're here to... It's a good show today.
Oh, that was a different one. What
was that?
Yeah, I was trying a new whistle.
What happened
I
there?
won't do it again.
It was like a testy pop whistle.
What happened? Was that a mixture of in and out?
Yeah, it's just a new whistle.
Can you guys internal whistle? Like,
Yeah,
it's like a suck whistle?
that's all sucking, and then
Yeah, you're a good whistler.
I'm like the worst whistler in the
Go,
world.
give us a whistle, Em.
Hang on.
Wet,
Wait,
wet your
are we
lips.
doing an internal
no,
whistle
wet
now?
those lips.
Whatever
Like
you
a
think.
Yeah, wet them up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
use that tongue. Spit on that thing.
Jimmy. Oh, my God.
All right, guys,
Funny.
on the way, a moment was ruined between you and your beautiful son.
You know, you try and have a sweet moment with your kid and they really bring you back down to earth and say, like, a pretty, insensitive thing that I wasn't expecting.
I won't reveal what you said because you will hear it very soon on the podcast, but did you address the issue that he brought
Oh,
up?
no, I just ignored it.
You ignored it.
Yeah, because I can see it. It's
Yeah,
very
because
distracting.
it's something that we need to bring up with you.
Guys, you're making me feel self-conscious.
And I just think, just some tweezers, mate. And
No, that could mean anything.
How did
Tweezers
the
could
question,
literally mean anything.
since the show was live this morning, we're doing this podcast. The question that I just can't seem to find the answer to
Sure.
is how one of Nate's eyebrows got up your nose.
That's all on the way, guys. Keep it right here. Well, you can't, you can leave and come
No,
back
I
because
like
it's a podcast.
you've been saying that on the podcast, and I kind of like it.
Keep it right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go to another podcast. Don't go to
That's
Apple
true.
Music or Spotify and flick around. Just keep it right here.
Keep it right here and enjoy it, guys, because you'll find out what Emma needs to address very soon.
I want to talk about a moment, a sweet moment that was ruined between me and my son.
Great. Excellent.
So me and Tino, we are very similar personalities. So we clash a lot. We love each other really hard, but we also fight hard against each other, which is my fault because I'm the adult, not the child.
No, blame
When
the
you become a
7-year-old.
parent, you also have to parent yourself, which is a very big emotional thing. Anyway, I was having this beautiful moment with Tino. I can't even remember what we were talking about, but I was kind of on his level and I'm kneeling down and we're eye to eye. And it was after school and I said, mate, I love you so much. Like, I'm so proud of who you're becoming and like full blown,
Yeah.
pumping his tires, right? And just, we're connecting. And after I finished saying, I just love you so much, he's looking at me straight in the face. I'm like, oh, he's going to say something nice. He goes, you got nose hairs. Bro, I'm having like a mother-son moment. I go, mate, did you hear what I said? I said I love you. He goes, yeah, I love you too, but you've got nose hairs.
It means that he didn't listen to anything you said, and he just
I know.
kept
Staring at your big black nose hairs.
the spider's legs coming out.
I know exactly the ones he's talking about. They're always on the right nostril
Yeah.
too. There's like two that poke out every now and then.
Now you know how we feel every morning.
I can
3
barely
hours.
concentrate. Just
3
staring at
hours
him.
and bloody Ku-ring-gai rainforest coming at you.
But he really ruined it. You got nose hairs.
Anyway,
Thanks, mate.
Jim's mowing has called through. They want to saw you out, chair. 13, 10, 60. Let's do this because this would happen all the time. How did they ruin the moment? Right now, it doesn't have to be a kid related. It could
No.
be a friend. It could be a parent. It could be a colleague, a boss, whatever. 13, 10, 60. There was a beautiful moment happening. Maybe, a proposal or a wedding or something like a birth or an announcement, and somebody ruined your moment.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, no, who it is,
Yes.
whether it be your child, your husband, your dad, your mum, a random stranger.
Yeah,
Just came in and ruined that moment.
Ruining the moment. I know my wife last year, she was doing an important presentation on Zoom, right? She was working at home. She was doing an important presentation, presenting in front of very important people at work. And she, and you kind of already know where this is going, and her office is in the room where all my clothes are, right? And sometimes I don't
Or
pay
are your
much
clothes
attention.
in her office?
Well, my clothes are in her office.
To
she
be
likes to
fair,
say.
she's got the whole wardrobe in your marital room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she is on the meeting and I barge in there with everything out, right? Everything. Now
everything.
She's got the blurred background on, but you can still make out what's going on, right?
So birthday suit.
So
Full-blown
full
birthday
birthday suit.
Did you come in
out of
doing
the
the
shower.
dance
Well,
that
I
every
got
guy
a
does?
surprise for
Well, it
you.
wasn't a
The
performance for her.
helicopter.
It was more like, shit, I'm running late to go somewhere. I didn't get my clothes on. And I burst in. She turns around. She goes, get shots. And I go, oh, the problem was then I slowly backed out because I didn't want to make anyone. So they're just seeing this skin-coloured blob with some things flopping around slowly back out of the room.
When they messaged and said they could see a skin-coloured blob, are you sure you were blurred?
It was actually her office. It wasn't on Zoom. All right, 13 10 60. Jump on the phones. How did they ruin the moment? Riley. Hello, Riley.
So my cousin went wedding dress shopping and had tried, a couple of dresses on, but came out in the one that was going to be the say yes to the dress moment dress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks at her mother, says, "What do you think?" She looks like a princess, right?
Yeah.
And her mother looks her straight in the face and says, "I'm getting a divorce."
Oh. What? Nothing to do with the dress at all and just announced her divorce.
From her dad.
No, from husband number 4.
Oh, from her. Okay.
Number 4. 4's small.
Yeah, runs
It was
on the
never going to
board.
last anyways.
Play on then. Play on. Who cares?
I'm sure she'd had that conversation at least 3 times.
It's very selfish, though. That was the moment where she could have said, "Baby, you look gorgeous. I love that
Selfish.
dress on you."
Yeah.
So
But
selfish.
if you've got some information to get out, get it out. She'd probably look for the perfect time and go,
Maybe she just got a text.
Yeah.
Hey, it's over. Oh, I'm getting a divorce.
She said-
Maybe she wasn't saying it to her. She's talking out loud.
Maybe she just heard from the lawyer just then. Hi, Mel.
Hi, how you going?
Good. How'd they ruin the moment, Mel?
So I recently turned 37.
Congratulations. Happy 37th.
Thank you. And we were singing happy birthday, blowing out the candles. I blew out the candles and my son turns around to me and goes, "God, Mum, you're getting so old. You're nearly 40.
What a little shit.
Yeah. The joys of a teenager.
I mean, I do good math.
A teenager too.
How old is he, Mel?
He will be 14 next week.
Old enough to know better. Old enough to know better, Mel.
He's getting
I
on.
know, right?
He's almost 20, that bloke.
It's
so-
better. It's better than him saying though, "Hey, Mum, I'm getting a divorce."
It's true. Hello, Annette.
Hey, guys.
How'd they ruin the moment, Annette?
Well, my boyfriend and I had been dating for a few months, and I was head over heels in love, and I thought he was head over heels in love too. We were having this very romantic moment, and he looked me in the eyes, and he picked up my hair and put it behind my ear and said, "I like you."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's-
thought it was going to be love.
Yeah.
Are you still together?
Yeah, I married him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how long between him saying "I like you" did he end up saying "I love you"? How long?
He actually, I started laughing. When he said it, I cracked it. I
Yeah.
thought it was hilarious. And he goes, "I meant to say I love you."
Don't backtrack now, mate. You know the words. Jado. Hello, Jado.
How you doing, guys?
Good,
Good,
mate. How'd they ruin the moment?
So basically, when I was younger, I had a pretty tough relationship, and I was basically finally opening up and talking to my mother about it,
Sure.
which was quite a tricky thing for me to do. But basically, I tried to get really deep and meaningful. It was probably like a 40-minute long conversation. And I looked her in the eyes. I started to tear up a bit, which again is rare for me. And then halfway through the most important bit, she leans in really close, puts her hand up to that soft spot between your chin and your shoulder, puts her hand just before it, and then smacks me in the neck. And I go, what the hell, Mum? And she goes, "Oh, sorry, mosquito."
Trending now with Emma Chow.
Glenn Powell's mum has said too much about Glenn and his quote-unquote good friend Sydney Sweeney. We know that she called off the wedding. She's fully broken up with her ex-fiancé now.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, but it's,
You don't have a chance, brother.
I
you don't have a chance, I'll tell you why.
Why, because of Glenn?
Because of Glenn's mum.
Oh, Glenn's mum.
Glenn's
No,
mum.
you got a chance with Glenn's mum. Sorry, Emma didn't communicate that well.
Well, that's just 1 degree of separation. I'm getting closer.
It's basically Sydney Sweeney.
So, mum said they've known each other for so long and they've both been single and together and with other people. So she basically confirmed that at some point or another, Glenn and Sydney were in fact together.
It had to have been when they were
Romantically.
here for filming Anyone But You.
Yeah, like the
surely.
rumours don't come from nowhere, right? Because there was
Yeah.
all that speculation then. Glenn even spoke out about the rumours saying, timing is everything in this world. The timing's right for them now to get together
So he's
because
sing-
she's not
But
engaged.
hasn't he come out and said that they're just friends?
He's also said that. So I
Yeah.
don't know if he's just like playing games.
Unless he's in the friend zone. You know what I mean?
Mate, what's wrong with you if you don't think that Sydney Sweeney is like the girl for you?
Yeah. Or maybe
I don't. all these people shipping them. You know what I mean? I see in the TikTok, like, oh my God, we're bringing back falling in love on rom-com movies like the 90s. I love this. And I'm like, yeah, but she was also in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
with the guy who worked on the film.
it's like, I mean, she was like, why are you celebrating this? Because it's all the same people like, oh, you shouldn't be cheating. It's like, oh, but I like this one.
Yeah.
So it's like we just pick and choose who.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can cheat as long as I'm happy with the outcome.
Totally.
Okay, good.
That's
Sorry.
how stand-em goes.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
If the hot people, hey, don't bother trying to figure it out, mate. It's impossible to figure it out.
Yeah. Just accept it, and
No
then it
answer.
won't feel so hard.
But Sydney, I'm here. Anyway. Yeah.
And finally, White Lotus Season 3 is about to wrap. The final episode is coming out on Monday. There's one viral theory that's doing the rounds about who's going to die. There's only one person that dies in every series. People are saying it's going to be Chelsea. So it's the chick with the teeth, the British chick that's with that old guy, Rick.
Yep.
And the reason is because did you notice that she wears this necklace in every episode?
Yeah.
And it says Stay Gold on it. Apparently that's a real necklace. It's worth like $10,000. It's taken from a quote from The Outsiders, which was a book first and then a movie. And one of the characters says Stay Gold as he's about to die, while he's dying.
Layers upon layers. Who's got time to figure all that stuff out?
I reckon we should maybe on the show tomorrow, we should take bets.
On who's going to die?
Tomorrow's Friday, isn't
It's
it?
a great idea.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah. Because it does come out. We could do it Monday as well, but I reckon we ask us three take some. We ask phones 13 10 60. Who do you think is?
Yes.
Maybe and whoever wins, I know we give him a prize.
Death
Teddy
bet.
Swims or something.
Yeah.
A death bet is good. Actually,
death bet.
We should do
I
a death
love a
bet.
death bet.
Should we do a death bet?
A death bet.
Yeah, who's going to die?
Who's gonna die?
And a big prize to give away.
Yeah.
All right, well, have a think. All right, Sydney, here's your thing. I love this. Have a think, Sydney, because now you can think tomorrow we'll take some death bets. You know what I mean? It's more joyous than it sounds, but I mean,
It's a TV show, guys.
it's a TV show, guys.
It's not real.
Yeah,
It's not. We're not betting on real.
They're not method actors. We're not going to open the obituary and go, who died? All right. If you missed it last week, as we know, my bum was immortalised in Google Maps Street View history at the entrance of Penrith Beach. Thank you, mate. I will
really
pause
is, yeah.
for an applause. Thank you very much, everybody inside and outside the studio.
It was accidental, but it's like the best accidental thing that
Correct.
could have happened to you.
And so off the back of that, or off the bum of that, I decided to launch something very exciting. It's called the Sydney Album. And based on your suggestion, Sydney, this week I have taken my immortalised famous buttocks, my anus, my bottom, my bum.
It's not. Can we clear it up? He didn't take his anus out. He took his butt cheeks out.
Took my butt cheeks
Because
out.
the anus is the hole.
Yes.
Yes, and you weren't.
Well, I took the whole thing.
You weren't
right?
exposing
the hole was covered.
yourself.
The whole thing. Yeah.
Because the G-string, by
G-string.
design, is to cover
The
said
hole.
hole.
Now-
to leave the cheeks bare.
Yes.
So I'm just worried because myself and Em weren't with you. So I
Yeah.
just really
Yeah.
need to clarify. Were you just butt-ass naked?
Nah, just legally couldn't do that. I did push for that. They said no. The album, however, has come to life. It has come to life, and this week I've taken it to the streets of Sydney, some of the most famous, iconic destinations all across Sydney, and I have graced the people of Sydney with my bum. That album is now live on the socials at Jimmy Nath, at Jimmy Nath Show. But, ladies and gentlemen, but let me present to you the Sydney Album Journey.
A few months ago on the show, this happened.
Let me take you back, guys, to January this year, our first week of being on air, and we found out the horrible news that G-strings were banned in certain pools in the west of Sydney. So we wanted to put this to the test, Jim, and you and I, we went out to a few different areas, and one of the main areas we went to was Penrith Beach.
And while we're at the entrance to Penrith Beach, with Nath and his G-string, this happened.
Going straight to Google. Get inside. Don't make yourself straight here. Today FM!
And a few months later, the news broke.
Let's turn, though, to a fascinating story.
It's a major discovery.
A massive achievement from one individual in Australia.
Breaking news now. History has been made in Sydney, Australia.
It's being called the achievement of the century.
Yep, Nath's bottom can be seen on Google Street View.
My ass forever immortalised. The bust of a bust butt. We should be handing out bust butts.
And so we asked you, where should we take Nath's butt next?
Spit Bridge when it's open.
Oh.
So I live in the main street of Cambridge Park where all the kids go past in the afternoon, so you're more than welcome to come and stand in the front of my place. I might ever join you.
Oh, you might join me.
I'd like to see it vivid style on the Opera House sails
projected.
Central Station in the morning peak.
Bring it down to the zoo. We can make up a little exhibit for you.
Which gave Nath an idea.
As of today, based on the suggestions from yesterday, I am launching
Don't want none unless you got funds, hon.
Sydney's Owl Bum.
Fat, juicy and over the last couple of days, Nath has been out in his G-string.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Owl Bum is a go. One of the suggestions we got was on the Spit Bridge, and that is where we are. Sounded like a hole. Oh my God! Out the front of the Oaks in Neutral Bay.
Watch out!
Stop number 3. The suggestion was Anzac Bridge. Unfortunately, we've positioned ourselves out the front of another radio station. We'll see what happens. Owl Bum is a go.
Fat, juicy and
All right, Sydney, the Owl Bum, once again, we take to one of the most beautiful, picturesque backdrops in the entire world. My ass. And also the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. The Owl Bum, Today FM. Okay, here we go. Latest stop for the Sydney Owl Bum. And of course, what does everyone like on a bum? A face and a mouth. And that's the way to do it. We're at the Luna Park mouth, and I'm going to put my bum on that mouth.
But at one location, we ran into a problem.
So standing in the middle of Central Station, bit of hustle and bustle going on right now. Are the police around somewhere? I don't know.
So Nath had to quickly get a snap in for the Owl Bum.
Quick, give me the sign. I'm going to start with the shirt off, just casually shirt off.
Okay.
Right? The shirt's just going to come off.
Super casual.
Doesn't look. Now give me the sign.
Yeah,
Give me the sign.
sign.
Pops are off, and the Owl Bum is a go. Owl Bum is a go. Here. Owl Bum is a go. We're up.
We're up.
Today FM, the Owl Bum.
Mission accomplished.
The cop's coming out. Go, 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 go.
And so we hopped onto the train to head to some more locations.
You better arch your back, put your ass into it.
Righto, next stop. There's no such thing as a horse track without some ass. Well, that'd be a donkey track, wouldn't it? Well, they call this a donkey track. Rose Hill Racecourse. Now, this is where the magic happens. Combank Stadium, baby. This is it. All right, at the entrance, Sydney Zoo.
Tell you what, those monkeys enjoyed that eye candy. And finally, it was time to round it off at our final location.
One of the final stops for the Sydney Owl Bum, and I'll be honest, we're only stopping here because I'm hungry. And if we went here earlier, then this G-string would be looking a lot different. El Jana, or El Janas. That's where we are. Going to get some meat. I've got the buns. Put the meat in my buns? No. All right, take the photo and leave. We're done here.
Fat, juicy and wet.
Nate's bottom, butt, sexy cheeks, whatever you want to call it, forever immortalized in Sydney, in the Owl Bum.
What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show? You can on the podcast. And you're only a what if away from great holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel?